What's up? Well, Golden State is going to have to pray somehow, some way that the LA Clippers are will figure out how to win that series against Portland because that'll give them a matchup in the next round that they could easily win, even without Stephen Curry, because the Clippers themselves are without their two best players, Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. But if that doesn't happen, although I think that Golden State is still capable of beating Portland without Stephen Curry, I don't know if they can get past them. And I don't know, man. Like, the farthest I can see them going now is the Western Conference Finals. But, I'm just not certain. I really don't see now how they're going to advance to the NBA Finals. I don't see it, man. I'm not going to say that they can't, but the type of injury that Stephen Curry has, what I've read, it's the type of injury, well, common sense too would tell me that, but still, from what I've read, that this type of injury where when he comes back, he's not going to be anywhere near this guy that we've accustomed to seeing. This type of injury, it takes quite a while to come back from a physical standpoint. It takes a while to come back from. He's not going to be I'm assuming he's going to win the MVP award, but he's not going to be the MVP caliber player that we've seen this season. He's not going to be that 30 points per game guy. He probably won't even start when he comes back. So initially, after a while, they may be able to get past Portland, perhaps, maybe. It depends upon the play, I think, of a guy like Draymond Green. Does Golden State switch their style up? Do they become more traditional, in their style of play? But I don't see how they're going to get past, in the long run. The loss of such a tremendous player is going to catch up with them. The longer he's gone. Like I said, they got to hope that somehow the Clippers can win that series. I don't see it. They may lose against Portland, and this is what I want to tell people, man. I'm sorry, man. I know people will use injuries as an excuse, but it doesn't mean a thing if you don't have that ring. It won't matter much if they won 73 games and they don't win the championship. Mark Stein had some article with ESPN saying, well, it does matter. It's almost a championship. Look, there's no such fucking thing as almost a championship. Ask Karl Malone. He almost won 2 championships himself, all right? I don't think he cares about that, all right? I don't think he pats himself in the back because he almost won 2 championships, all right? It doesn't mean anything. The 1989 Lakers, 57 wins in 88-89 season in a loaded Western Conference. They swept the first round. They swept the semis. They swept the Western Conference Finals. Before Game 1, Byron Scott goes down. Before Game 2, during Game 2, Magic Johnson goes down. And they got swept by the fucking Detroit Pistons. It can be an argument can be made that if they were healthy, they could have beaten Detroit. Even without those two guys, they didn't lose that badly, even though they got swept, you know what I'm saying? Like, the losses weren't terrible. So, like I said, man, nobody remembers the 72-73 Boston Celtics that won 68 games. If they don't win a championship, man, it's a loss of a season. It's a waste of a season. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not going to say waste, but it's a letdown. It's a letdown. Okay? And in their minds, they won't say it, but it's a failure. To win 73 games and you don't win a title, it's a failure. I'm sorry.